Justin Timberlake left you hanging out there? I am speaking to Miss Jackson.
I am really sorry if I offended anyone. That was truly not my intention.
In the entertainment world, storm clouds gather as Janet Jackson adds fuel to the roaring fire surrounding Justin Timberlake's explosive past with none other than Britney Spears. Are you sitting down? We'll need you to for this one. Recent revelations from Britney Spears' new book have blown the lid off of the Justin Timberlake that we thought we knew. As the pages turn, it's clear that Spears is done holding her tongue. In her memoir, The Woman in Me, she recounts the heartbreaking decision to undergo an abortion during her relationship with Timberlake. It was a surprise, but not a tragedy, she recalls, painting a picture of a young woman eager to start a family. But Justin? He was singing a different tune. He pressured her into making the tough decision, convincing her that they were too young. And while the pair went their separate ways in 2002, the wounds from that period seem fresh for Britney. But Britney wasn't Timberlake's only target. Janet Jackson, whose career nearly tanked following the Super Bowl incident, knows all too well the art of Timberlake's scapegoating. While he shielded himself, Jackson bore the brunt of the media frenzy. As Spears takes the lid off her past with Timberlake, Jackson echoes the sentiment, throwing her support behind Team Britney.
So you do feel that he left you hanging?
To a certain degree.
Digging deeper into Britney's memoir, it becomes evident that this isn't just a tale of love gone wrong. It's a story of power, manipulation, and the media's insatiable thirst for scandal. We remember the relentless questioning Spears faced about her virginity and Timberlake's unabashed claims of their intimate relationship. Add to this his infamous Cry Me a River track, hinting at Spears' unfaithfulness, and we have a media circus in the making. Though Timberlake attempted to mend fences with a public apology in 2021, for many, the damage was done.
Pap saw their careers stall. It is well over a decade later, but Timberlake is saying he is sorry for his part and that he failed.
For fans hoping to understand the man behind the music, these revelations are a bitter pill to swallow. Yet, as Spears and Jackson unite in their narratives, we're reminded of the often hidden depths of celebrity lives and the stories that go untold, until now. Continuing on from the torrid tales of Timberlake's interactions with Spears, the depth of their bond began much earlier than most realize. Meeting in 1993 on the set of the all-new Mickey Mouse Club, these youngsters, along with another budding pop star, Christina Aguilera, embarked on their journeys to stardom.
We were teenagers, you know?
Even in those early days, the seeds of romance were sown when Timberlake, the curly-haired boy from Tennessee, allegedly planted Spears' first kiss during an innocent game of Truth or Dare. Their paths diverged as Spears rose with her iconic debut single Baby One More Time, and Timberlake, on the other hand, took to the stage with his boy band, NSYNC churning out hits like Tearin' Up My Heart. The two would later rekindle their relationship on NSYNC's tour, where Spears was an opening act.
We were best friends. And back when we were little kids, we hung out all the time. And it helped because we came from the same background.
However, a roller coaster of emotions awaited. By 2001, they were not just individual superstars, but a combined force, evident as they performed at the Super Bowl XXV halftime show, sharing the stage with big names like Aerosmith and Mary J. Blige. By 2002, though, whispers of their separation began to circulate. Spears confirmed the breakup while promoting her film, Crossroads. Timberlake's subsequent appearance on 2020 Alphen with Barbara Walters had him label their relationship as young love, which he described as very intense. This was the setting when Timberlake released Cry Me a River, stoking flames of a breakup narrative by featuring a Spears lookalike. Lyrics such as "You don't have to say what you did, I already know, I found out" from him further cemented the story in the public's mind. During the 2003 MTV Video Music Awards, all eyes were on their reactions during their first public appearance post-breakup. The night had Spears sharing an intimate performance moment with Madonna, leading cameras to capture a visibly stern Timberlake. A Sawyer-led interview in 2003 presented Spears as the villain, a stark contrast to Timberlake's heartbroken portrayal. Under the spotlight, Spears was questioned about causing Timberlake so much pain, so much suffering. By 2021, Spears had enough, criticizing Sawyer's treatment during the interview. Hints about their past emerged in Spears' Everytime track, exploring emotional turbulence against a backdrop of tabloid frenzy. Timberlake, not one to stay silent, faced backlash in 2013 for apparent comments about Spears before performing Cry Me a River at a New Orleans concert. He later denied the allegations on social media. In a twist, 2020 saw Spears acknowledge Timberlake's talents, calling him a genius on her Instagram while dancing to his song, Filthy. However, 2021 took a different turn. With the release of Framing Britney Spears, Timberlake faced heavy criticism for his previous comments. This resulted in an apology addressing his contribution to the problem. In the same year, Spears' revelations during a 23-minute court testimony garnered widespread support, including from Timberlake. Post-conservatorship, Spears found her voice once again, often addressing those who wronged her in the past, including Timberlake. Her upcoming memoir, The Woman in Me, has left many, including Timberlake, apprehensive. In excerpts released, Spears made a shocking revelation that Timberlake allegedly persuaded her to abort their baby. She penned, "If it had been left up to me alone, I never would have done it." And yet Justin was so sure that he didn't want to be a father. As we continue to delve into the intricate tapestry of Spears and Timberlake's past, one thing remains clear. Their narrative is far from over. The stories, the heartbreaks, the controversies, we continue to unpack the layers. While the whispers surrounding Spears and Timberlake's past continued, the lens of history simultaneously magnified another high-profile case involving Timberlake, the infamous Super Bowl halftime show of 2004. Though many recognize Janet Jackson as the sibling of the King of Pop, Michael Jackson, her own legacy is laden with stellar accomplishments. Janet has been an inspiration for many pioneering modern R&B and gathering accolades that make her a legend in her own right. However, a mere second from the Super Bowl halftime show threatened to overshadow her accomplishments. This split second has been described as the most controversial incident in American broadcasting history. Memes, lawsuits, bans, and public apologies followed the incident, marking its prominence. For the uninitiated, the Super Bowl halftime show is not merely an intermission. It's an integral spectacle, with the likes of Madonna and Aerosmith having graced its stage. And in 2004, the spotlight was on Janet Jackson and Timberlake. The saga unfolded on February 1, 2004. Amidst a medley of Jackson's hits, Timberlake surprised audiences by joining her for a duet. As the two performed Timberlake's Rock Your Body, he ripped a portion of her outfit, revealing more than intended. Originally, he was to unveil a red lace bra beneath Jackson's bustier. Instead, the world glimpsed Jackson's bare breast, shielded only slightly by a piece of jewelry.
I mean, I was completely shocked and appalled, and all I could say was, oh my God.
This fleeting incident led to outrage across conservative America, with the Federal Communications Commission inundated with over 500,000 complaints.
FCC received more than 500,000 complaints about that broadcast. CBS was fined $550,000.
This partial nudities almost dismantled Jackson's career. Despite the duo's swift apologies, explaining the accidental nature of the exposure, the backlash was relentless. Jackson bore the brunt of it. While Timberlake was allowed to attend and perform at the subsequent Grammy Awards, Jackson was not only banned from the event, but her music and videos also faced blacklisting. Justin was supposed to pull away the rubber bustier to reveal a red lace bra. Jackson's representative clarified, emphasizing the accidental nature of the entire fiasco. Yet, the aftermath was palpably unequal. Jackson's album sales suffered. Her music faced an unwarranted exile from channels, and opportunities began to dwindle. Conversely, Timberlake won 2 Grammys that year, casually apologizing once more for the incident during his acceptance speech.
To take and rip the piece off that he did.
The leather piece.
Right, but more came off than what was supposed to.
The disparity in treatment between Timberlake and Jackson ignited debates on the ingrained misogyny in the entertainment industry. A decade later, Jackson's career never fully recovered from this incident. Her narrative echoes that of Spears, both women seemingly wronged and judged more harshly than their male counterpart. Janet Jackson's ordeal demonstrates the delicate nature of a woman's position in the entertainment industry. A single mishap, even if unintended, can wreak havoc on one's reputation and career. As we probe deeper into Spears' history, parallels with Jackson's story are hard to miss. Both women, pillars in the music world, became subjects of scrutiny, their narratives constantly being rewritten by external forces.
I think they were. I think they did put all the emphasis on me, and as opposed to us.
But, like Spears, Jackson has remained resilient. After years, she's reclaimed her narrative, reminding us of her indomitable spirit. The past may be checkered with controversies, but Jackson, like Spears, continues to inspire, their stories far from concluding. Now, with so much surfacing, it's only logical that the fans have been in overdrive, sharing their perspectives. And boy, do they have a lot to say? One passionate fan reminisced about a particularly sour note from Timberlake's past, mentioning, "When he bragged about sleeping with her and talked crap about her in interviews, it turned my stomach and I never viewed him the same way again." But it's not just Timberlake who's been at the receiving end of fans' ire. The predatory nature of the media, especially in Spears' formative years, has also sparked a great deal of anger. A particular fan vented, "These questions about her virginity are nobody's business. Her parents should have protected her from the media vultures. Shame on them." While some squarely lay the blame on Timberlake, many view him as a part of a larger mechanism, one that capitalizes on scandal, disregards personal boundaries, and often leaves its brightest stars deeply scarred. Is Timberlake solely to blame, or is he a product of a ruthless industry? Let us know your thoughts on the roles both Timberlake and the media have played in these controversies. Drop your insights in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in and see you next time.